Ugh. I can't lie. I'm freestyling on the beat right now. No script, as always. Um, this is kind of semi old news. I mean, if you're probably under the age of 28, this is not news for you. But lately, um, there is this new thing called looksmaxxing, and I'm breaking it down for the people that don't know. All right, if you know, skip ahead. Now, looksmaxxing is essentially optimizing the way you look as much as you possibly can. I mean, down to every last minute detail. So, I mean, it's kind of good because these guys are learning about cortisol and health and stress and I think I just said the same thing twice. Basically, dopamine, sleep. It does involve getting healthy, but unfortunately, there's an overboard side of it, right? There is a problem with kind of overdoing it. The same with all things in general. Drinking is real good for you in moderation. You get that weight off your shoulders. Smoking weed is good for you. You get to relax a little bit. What happens when you take it too far? Working out is good for you until you get fucking body dysmorphia and you're like fucking less than 1% body fat. Now that's not ideal, right? So just like anything, it is a good thing, but not only is it kind of risky because of the moderation side of things, but also, I mean, it's just gotten kind of fucking gay. It's kind of fucking gay. It's like I want to, I don't even know how to explain this. Like in my heart, I can tell you this shit's gay, but I can't explain to you how because it's like, it's not even like I think as a byproduct, these guys are doing it for the women, but really it's to impress. They say themselves, but it's a self-esteem issue, is what it really is. It's like you're so unhappy with who you are, like are you trying to impress, a long lost fucking parental figure that you could never win the heart of, are you trying to find purpose because you've tried everything else. So I do mean it might quite literally be a closeted gay thing, but I don't know. I've never, I think I think I'm a decent looking fella. You don't know that, but you're just gonna have to trust me on that. But yeah, I think I'm all right. Um, I like to look good. I get piercings and tattoos and shit. I wouldn't call that looks maxing, because um, I don't do it to like just. I mean, technically I do it to look better, but it's like I think it's cool. I don't think fucking mewing, which is an old thing. A lot of you guys should know already what that is. If not, look it up. I don't think mewing is a necessity for a man. I don't think anything's really a necessity when it comes to looks, right? It's just whatever the fuck you want, which is the beautiful thing about it. Um, but yeah, a bunch of fucking losers on the internet are convincing kids. Uh, this is my main gripe. Bunch of losers on the internet convincing kids that every single detail of their look matters, right? Back in the day, it was like, man, you better have some nice ass fucking shoes. Your shoes better not be lame, right? And if they are, shit, you could have some nice shoes. You're still gonna get made fun of, right? Because don't nobody fuck with DCs no more. Don't nobody fuck with those sizes. And I graduated class of 2020 from high school, so it tells you, oh fuck, tells you how long I've been out of the game. So that's why I'm. That's the era I grew up in. Swag era, late swag, early trap, supreme streetwear era. But now it's like it's ridiculous, and I don't know if the kids are actually going through this shit, but it's like, what the fuck, man? Like, this shit actually ridiculous, you know? Like it's all unnecessary. It's I mean, like I said, there's some positives to it, but I feel like a lot of people are gonna get swayed way too hard the wrong way, and you know, it like people need to be okay with being fat, you know? Like I think we're going too hardcore the opposite way, you know? I think it's not ideal, you know, to be, you know, not at the end of the day, just look how you want. Don't let the internet tell you how to look. You know, that's just. Sorry, I'm trying to place my thoughts on this, but I'm freestyling on the beat again. I must remind you. I think people just need to do what they want to do. I have these stupidest tattoos, right? To some people, it'll probably be. To old people, it's especially true. I got piercings in my face, and one time this old lady just blatantly asked me. I was cleaning her windows for context, but she just blatantly asked me. She's like, "Why did you do that?" And I said, "Oh, like the face piercings or the hand tattoos?" And she said, "All of it." And I was like, "Bitch." But really, I get it. Like, it's different. I know it scares them, right? But at the same time, like I bet you there's a ton of shit that your generation, you people did that kind of shook the older generation. And what do? They just repeat the cycle. You know, they just continue the cycle of, oh, this new generation, I don't fuck with that. You know, I don't what they kissing boys. I don't fuck with that. You know, they got tattoos. I don't fuck with that. But what's crazy to me is I'm not even the generation to kind of mass widespread tattoos. If anything, there's an opposite effect. So it kind of makes sense. Like a lot of kids my age aren't getting all tatted. At least the ones that are not in prison, right? But I get it. I get it. It's shaking them. But at the same time, they're just perpetrating. If that's the correct word to use, they're perpetrating a thing that has been since the end of time. It's like these kids don't know what the fuck they're doing, you know. But looksmaxxing, no, that's too far. That's maybe I'm. You know what? I just in a roundabout way just realized, I'm doing the same thing that I'm bitching about. But really though, like think it out. Like you see a guy with tattoos on every part of his body. It's like 1% of people that you'll meet that are, you know, completely tattooed every square inch of their body. It's like 1% of them is like, I'm sane and this is like my body crusade. Like this is cool to me. You know, I really love this. And then most people are gonna be like, yeah, I fucking hate myself and that's why I do this shit, right? So there's a good bit of concern. It's like, why are you looksmaxxing so much? Well, it's because you hate yourself, likely, you know, and you're listening to the internet tell you this is what you're supposed to look like, and it's kind of it's upsetting. It's upsetting, but hey, don't let me stand in the way of you and your fun if you want to. Let me just see some like closing thoughts if there's anything else I'm thinking about. I don't know, but yeah, I think everybody's pretty much aware of this. I think it's sad, you know, and people might say, well, you're already handsome or whatever, you know. Just gonna say whatever they can to cope, but really, like, everybody's handsome. You just gotta put that shit on right. You just gotta fucking. There we go. So that's a good segue to kind of turn away from this, right? It's bad, right? It's bad to kind of be so focused on your image to be that, but it's good to be focused. No, it's good to be aware of how you look and try to look a way that makes you comfortable. If you're fat, ugly, and retarded, and happy, by all means, who gives a fuck? But if you got a problem with the way you look, I mean, maybe go to the gym a little bit. You know, maybe fucking confidence, maybe public speaking, maybe get a tattoo you think is cool. that you think is cool, not something that you think other people will think is cool. That is the key right there, right? So instead of falling down this rabbit hole of internet influencers and fucking the most unhealthy fucking habits on the internet, like you don't want to fast, right? If you're fat, you don't want to just fast and not eat at all, because that's not going to do anything. You don't want to fucking, I mean, gym maxing might actually be good, but make sure when you get skinny, you don't fall to the hardcore end of the spectrum. Shit. At this point, I'm fucking rambling, but I think you understand what I'm trying to say. Like, I think just do what makes you happy. And I know it's fucking goes without saying, blah blah blah. You know, everybody says that. Well, if you don't know what makes you happy, then fucking try some shit out, right? And then if you still aren't fucking happy, switch gears. You know, change it. You know, go take a left turn and try new things. You gotta try new things till you find what makes you happy, right? It's literally so blatant. You know, like there's no reason for you to be fucking confiding in Andrew Tate or fucking clavicular or the Looksmaxxing shit. You know, just do what you want. Realistically, at the end of the day, I think. Let me check something. Got scared for a second. Thought I was in Discord ranting all this shit. But yeah, love yourself. If you can't love yourself, make yourself a lovable person. Think of your ideal self and turn yourself into that. And keep trying new things till you find it. And if you, yeah, I don't know. I think I've said my piece. I've said my piece, Chrissy. Thanks for watching. I love you. Goodbye.